What is up, guys? Edits by Chris is in the house, stalking you like usual, and today I will be explaining my second mixtape, Shower Thoughts.
Silence. I've been on my grind like a Mayan. Wanna fuck around and turn me to a tyrant. Silence. Y'all talk shit and then you hide it. Wanna beat me in skill but can't find it.
My second mixtape, Shower Thoughts, came out almost a year ago now, and I never fully explained every little Easter egg and everything that I put into it, because when I make my mixtapes, I always put a bunch of hidden stuff and I make it very creative because I love doing that. That's what I always love doing, and I never explained it, so I figured I'll make a video and let you guys in on every little secret that I made. There's a lot of stuff within this mixtape that I guarantee those who listened have no idea about, and all little things leading up to not only my third mixtape, but also some crazy things that actually I put into my second mixtape that I guarantee nobody noticed. And I also want to explain, the contents of it and explain what I'm talking about, because I never kind of said anything. I just kind of put the mixtape out and then let it sit. So here we go. So the first track on the mixtape is called Intro. Now this is pretty obviously self-explanatory. This is literally just a 50-second track of me getting into the shower to make the mixtape start, and to understand that this entire mixtape is going to take place with me so-called in the shower, thinking, obviously. So that's what the intro is. The next track is titled Life of Mine.
About to get graphic. Yeah, this is the life of mine. This is the life of mine. Shit is so crazy. Whoa, yeah.
Life of Mine is kind of the intro track to the mixtape, besides intro, because it's the first song where I'm actually singing stuff. So I wanted to just kind of get right into the contents, get right into it. Life of Mine. So I basically wanted to open it with the reveal that this mixtape is going to be different. I'm going to be not in the best state of mind, kind of sad, kind of angry, and I instantly get into the big topic of this entire mixtape, which I talk about at the end of Life of Mine, where the big topic is that there was a girl who had a boyfriend that I actually got involved with, and then she got caught, and it was this big what to do, and it really affected me a lot, and because I had fallen in love with this girl, and a whole bunch of other shit that just went down. And so that's basically what this mixtape is about. I really vent about this shit, and I'm kind of proud of myself for doing that, because I'm very open with stuff that I've done, my mistakes and stuff like that. I'm an open book. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So it's good. I'm glad that I talked about it like this. The next track is called Just Breathe, featuring Nolanator.
I better talk to the fam. Every day I wake up with my heart in my hand, but shit, I'm getting too deep for y'all. I never thought I'd fall, but I'm beat, full of defeat.
This song is probably one of my favorites on the entire mixtape. I loved making this. It's featuring Nolan, who you guys know is one of my best friends. He's basically my producer. I love him to the death of me. He is amazing. He goes crazy on this track. Literally, the second he did it, I remember recording it. It made me so happy. And basically, the story behind this track is Just Breathe is what this girl that I'm talking about on this mixtape would tell me when we were on FaceTime and we were talking to each other, and I was having a bad day or something like that. She would always just tell me, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. And I don't know, that was the first time someone had really cared, I guess, and someone really not cared, but someone that just it said stuff that actually helped me. You know what I mean? So it hit me hard when she would say that to me. So I decided to make it a title of the track and kind of talk about how it's what she said, but now she's nowhere to be seen. It was a big deal in my life at the time. It was a very big deal. I was very sad for a very long time. Little did I know what the future held. The next track is titled Wait.
Inspired by the best. Everybody know EBC, they don't know the rest. Time to find out, be safe, wear a vest, cause I'm about to bring you into my world, it's a mess.
Wait is one of the only 2 songs that I actually stayed up all night writing. There was 2 songs on this mixtape that I specifically remember. I sat down at 7 p.m. one night, and I genuinely stayed up all night writing the song. I wrote it in one session, and I stayed up all night. I had deadlines to meet because I wanted the mixtape to get out at a certain time, and we were running low on the deadline. We were cutting it close, so I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna make this entire song in one night. I didn't make it because I had to go to Nolan's to record it, but I wrote the entire song in one night. I had the beat, and I remember it was 6 a.m., 7 a.m. by the time I was done, and I felt so accomplished. I was so glad. But this song is I love this song a lot. It's also one of my favorites on the mixtape. It basically just has to do with, I got weight on my chest. And it's one of the songs where I wanted to stray away from the whole cheating situation, because I didn't want the entire mixtape to be about that. Basically just wanted to talk about how I got weight on my chest, and I'm not going to give up because of that. The next track is an interlude, and it's titled Family of Life.
For more options.
Hey Chris, it's Nolan. This is the 6th or 7th time I tried calling you.
But I'm just checking up on you.
Now, as you guys can see, this is a voicemail from Nolan because at the time, right before we made this mixtape, I was very, very sad. I was not talking to a lot of people. I was just kind of going home, laying in my bed and watching The Walking Dead on Netflix from the time I got home from school to the next day. It was very bad. Nolan was always there for me, and he always has been, and as well as a bunch of other my close friends. And that was a very good pick-me-up. It helped me out a lot. And I just wanted to make this interlude because it's a voicemail and it's titled Family of Life. What that means, family doesn't always mean blood. And sometimes you can gain family throughout life and you meet people that turn into your family. So that's kind of what the meaning behind the title is it's family of life. You meet family throughout your life. The next track is titled Silence.
I'm back, bitch, it's like I never left, yeah. Everybody killing me, that cardiac arrest. I wasn't trying to rule the world, and I realized I'm the best. Motherfucker, I've been doing this shit with no sweat.
This was the single for the mixtape. I remember it was also one of the first songs that I finished for the mixtape, and it came out before the total mixtape came out. And this is the song where I get very mad. I diss a lot of people in it, actually, like 3 or 4. One of them was a guy named BM3. He was a guy that used to go to my school, and he dissed me one time on the stage, and I never dissed him back, so I had a little quick diss towards him. I said he's like in 3rd place, meaning me and Nolan are in front of him. Another one was Aiden Dooley. You guys know him, the classic bully that I made a diss track on way back in 2016 that kind of started the career, I guess, because he was still talking shit. He still does to this day. He's a very weird human. And the other one was this girl. I'm not going to say her first name, but her last name is Coletti. The reason why I dissed this girl was because she went around and lied about me to a lot of people and to even like adults and shit like that. So, and I basically completely exposed her for lying. And so that's why I made that track. But me and her are actually really cool now, and she's a great girl. The next track is titled Drifting Away.
Make a rhyme and then my mind go roam. Out of time and I feel so alone. So low, so cold.
This is the second song in the mixtape that I spent the entire night making. It was the same deal as Wait. I spent the entire night making this song. And this is probably the hardest song for me to write. This song is very sad, probably the saddest on the mixtape besides Depression. The hook is it's very low. The point of the song is to be very low, very monotone, very just kind of get you in your feels, just understand what's going on. I wrote this in a time where I was very, very, very sad. And it also took us a really long time to record. We wanted to get it right. It's a pretty self-explanatory song if you listen to the lyrics. I'm feeling low. I'm feeling like I'm drifting away from everyone because, like I said, I was in my bed and I wasn't going out. I was just chilling and I was gaining weight. It was very bad. You got to go through the journey to get to the destination. The next track is called Hopeless featuring Alex Marie Brinkley.
She stuck in my mind, got me in disbelief that it all heals with time.
I regret everything I never said.
This song is the song where I completely explain the situation about the cheating thing. And I wanted to have a single song where I completely explain it, and the entire song is about that. It's basically, the end of it is me feeling hopeless. I feel like there's no chance anymore, basically. But yet, I'm still stuck on her. And I can't figure out when to let go or not. Basically, that's what that song is about. The next interlude is titled A Lost Mind.
Chris! I swear to... Bro, answer me. Chris!
Now, this is probably the dopest Easter egg that I put into this mixtape. This song and the next song going into each other have a very deep meaning. It's basically me in the shower, Nolan knocking on the door. It's pretty self-explanatory for the first bit. But by the end, Nolan says something to me, and then I say this.
Just let me think.
And then it transitions into my next song, which is Conjunction.
Fuck the fast flow and take the back road from the future, but I feel so at home. Try to diss me, but it's laughable. Me and Nolan unstoppable. I said, whoa.
Now you guys can tell instantly Conjunction has a completely different vibe, a different feel from the entire mixtape. That is because this is actually taking place in the future per se. Now what I say at the end of Lost Mind is I say, let me think. So what this is it's actually a vision of what I want to happen. I want conjunction. Conjunction is me in my head, still in the shower. It's me in my head thinking, this is what I want to happen. I want me and Nolan to party. Not to party, but to turn up and shit, because you can tell that Conjunction is a very high energy song. We're going hype. We're getting crazy. That's because it's a vision. It's not actually what I'm feeling, but it's what I want to happen. It is a Easter egg. It is foreshadowing for what my third mixtape is going to be. Pop. The next song is titled Thought Process.
Strategy above the ceiling, reaching for the sky cause they know that boy appealing. Yeah, I'ma kill it, make a million.
Now this song is a nice little mix-up from the first half of the mixtape because like I said, most of this mixtape is sad. Thought Process is not that sad. I don't bring up the cheating scandal up in Thought Process, and it has a very nice hook. I just kind of spit from the heart and let them know that, like, I'm not gonna give up. There's nothing you can do. Like, I've already won. I'm not gonna give up. That's basically what that is. The next track is titled Depression.
New issues arrive, next thing I know I'm writing them down with tears flowing straight through my eyes. On a search for the rest of me that I gotta find. Cheer up, Chris, you ain't think I'm trying?
This song was very hard to make. This was the longest song it took for us to make on the entire mixtape. We'd made the first half like at the beginning of the mixtape, and then it was one of the last songs that we finished because mastering it and making it perfect took so long because this song was very special and near and dear to my heart. Now I just want to clarify, I don't have depression. This is not me saying I have depression. The point of this title, the point of the song was me saying it really does feel like I have depression. Like is this what it feels like? Like that's the point. Because I was sad and I was in a very low emotional state, mental state, I feel like, for a very long time. For like a very long time, like 2018 as a whole into 2019 up until, you know, even after this mixtape came out, and the future went crazy after this mixtape came out regarding stuff that happened in my life that you guys will definitely hear about in songs soon. But I'm just kind of explaining how I'm very sad. I'm not feeling good. I'm not happy. This song was genuinely like a vent session for me. I remember writing it and it felt so good to write it just because I could get my words out in the way that I wanted them to be out. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I just wanted to express myself the way that I felt. This next track is called Needed Message. It is an interlude.
You've made it this far.
Things will get better.
Make people smile.
Get better.
You are
You've made it
powerful.
this far.
You're alive today.
You're strong.
Everything happens for a reason.
I was so happy with the way this came out. I remember when I came up with the idea for this, I jumped up in excitement. I was so excited because I needed something to put it towards the end of this mixtape to keep people's spirits up. I didn't want to leave them feeling very sad, very down, especially after a song like Depression. So I got a few of my friends together and we made Needed Message. Now what I'm about to tell you guys is actually extremely crazy, and if you go and you listen into it, and I'll show you guys a snippet right now, the girl that I'm talking about on this entire mixtape, the girl that had a boyfriend when I talked to her, the girl that cheated on her boyfriend with me, is on this interlude. Her voice is on the interlude. Now you guys can tell that everyone that's on this interlude, they say their name first and then they go. This girl is on the interlude, but she doesn't say her name first. I didn't want her to say her name first. I just wanted to have her voice on it. Because by the time that this mixtape was almost finished, I had been in contact with her again, finally. I was talking to her friendly. It was just friendly, and I told her I was making the mixtape and I am going to be talking about you on it, and she was fine with it. And I told her, do you want to be on it? I have an interlude that you can be on if you want to be on it. And she said, yeah. So she came to Nolan's house and we got her on it. This is her voice. So as you can see, if you go and listen to the entire interlude, everyone says their name and then says something motivational, and then everyone starts blending, and her voice comes in when everyone starts blending. But if you don't know, you can't tell. So this is her voice. I think it's Nolan first, and then it's her voice.
You've changed lives.
You're alive today.
So yeah, that was pretty crazy that I got her on the mixtape that I talked about her on. Now the next song is titled Shower Thoughts. This is the outro track. Definitely a great conclusion in my opinion. The beat is perfect.
Yeah, I know you came a long way. Life's too simple without sad days. What's life without some days when you afraid and you question whether or not, yeah, you insane.
It brings everything together and it's very motivational. I have the speeches, everything. The point of this track was to show you guys that all this happens for a reason. And the very end of the mixtape, I basically have a change of heart. I'm not sad anymore. I bring the lever up. I push the road up. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying right now, but I'm trying to give you a image of basically a change of heart. It goes from being very sad to me being content, me being happy, and then I get out of the shower and I tell Nolan, let's go for a ride. We walk outside, you hear the birds, you can feel the sunlight. We get in the car, the mixtape ends. Mixtape 3 will pick up right where that left off. I can promise you, if you like Shower Thoughts at all, Mixtape 3 is going to blow you away. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it for this video. Like and favorite the video if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel, Edits by Chris. I try to make the videos that you guys love and that I love too. So peace out, Edits by Chris out. You guys know I love you. Stay awesome. Have a phenomenal day. Keep looking sexy, you beautiful humans. Alright? I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Do it like I never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity be the only entity to ever rip it apart.